This is an exciting video that has the potential to increase your profitable income almost immediately through the simple process of building a real estate business within your home building business. Now, this has the potential of sounding stressful and overwhelming to go start a new business. I promise you it's not. Listen to the ideas presented in this video, and then you can decide if it sounds worth it to you. Step one, go get your real estate license. Okay, in order to build this real estate business within your home building business, you're going to want to become a licensed realtor. This is a simple process. You can do this almost entirely online. I did it, I think it was through a 2-week or 3-week course in person. It's 40 hours a week for a couple of weeks. It costs a couple $1,000. I had to go to class, had to learn the real estate business, and had to go pass the test. There are a few nominal fees that you pay on an annual basis, and every couple of years, there are some continuing education classes that you have to take to keep your license active. But if you go through this effort to become a licensed real estate agent, you open the door for this possibility of a real estate business that lives within your home building business. One immediate benefit that I loved when I did this was immediate access to the MLS for market research. I just love being on the MLS where I've got access to all current active listings, all sold properties. I can look at communities. I can look at my competition. I can see pricing. There's so much valuable information inside the MLS that you can make an argument of getting your license just for access to this information and what it can do for your company. Step two, choose your brokerage. Once you receive your real estate license, you have to work under a real estate broker. A real estate broker has taken additional courses and has years of experience, and you are an agent that works underneath that broker. And so a real estate broker is going to take a small percentage of every deal. They are the responsible party in your transaction, responsible for the contract, responsible for the buyers and everything that's going on. And so you find a broker where you can hang your license and you sit down and you negotiate the split with that broker on your deals. If you sell $1 million home and you make a 3% commission, a $30,000 commission, you negotiate the split with the broker for the portion of that commission that he's going to keep for being a broker. Now, these can be small. Many brokers are willing to do a transactional fee where you can negotiate maybe a $500 or $1,000 per transaction fee. With some brokers, you might be able to negotiate a fixed price fee where you pay them a certain dollar figure per year, and then all of the commissions after that are received by you as the agent. Step number three, now that you have your license and you have a broker that you're working under, you simply sell homes and collect commissions. Now, this is where it gets awesome. This is not trying to find new business that doesn't already exist. These are your homes that you're building already with your home building company. Most real estate agents get into the business and that's their number one struggle, is where am I going to find buyers to grow my business, to make this money? You've already got it. You're already going to sell your 10 homes or maybe your 50 homes, and there are going to be hundreds of thousands of dollars of commissions that will be paid out. It could be $100,000. It could be $1 million plus, depending on your price point and how many homes you're selling. But you have the choice whether to pay these commissions now to outside companies or now pay this money to your own real estate business that lives within your home building business. Plus, you've got all of the benefits that we just discussed in the last video about in-house sales teams. We talked about how powerful it is to bring those people in-house where they work for you full-time. They know your product, they work with your people, they're engaged with your leadership team, your finance team. You could choose not to do this business within a business at all. Maybe it's not for you. And you would still want to do the in-house sales team for all the reasons we discussed in the last video. But now you've got the ability here to take advantage of all of those benefits and add significant additional income to your business. Step number 4 now, build the bucket under the bucket. What I mean by this is you've already got a sales funnel built. Okay, you're spending thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of dollars generating leads, and all these leads reach your online sales counselor. She's got that goal again to convert these leads into sales appointments. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you think that all of these leads that she's going to talk to are going to fit perfectly into the bucket of your home building company? I can tell you the very clear answer to that is a resounding no. Okay, some of them will. Hopefully a good number of them will. With those converted leads alone, your real estate business is going to become really profitable. But you will see that as you generate leads, not all of them are going to fit into your bucket. You might build at a certain price point. Okay, maybe you build $500,000 to $800,000 homes. Well, you've spent thousands of dollars to direct traffic to your website. They arrived at your website, accepted one of your freebies, and put their name and contact information in. You've captured them. But what happens if their maximum budget is $300,000 and you sell homes between $500,000 and $800,000? They don't fit into your bucket, okay? Or sometimes there may be a problem with timing. They're in desperate need of a home within the next 3 months, and you simply don't have the product to sell them, and it will take longer than that to build. They don't fit into your bucket. They might want a different community than where you build, okay? Maybe you're just in 3 or 4 different communities, and as your online sales counselor is talking with that lead, they have their heart set on this other community. They don't fit into your bucket. There are multiple reasons why the leads that have arrived into your sales funnel might not fit into your bucket. The point being, your sales funnel is generating these leads of all shapes and sizes. Your first responsibility is to capture these leads that you can put them into your most profitable bucket. This is your home building company, okay? This is where you can make 25% margins. And we'll talk about margins in another video. But across the country, home building companies work towards 25% gross margins and 10% net margins. So capture these leads and put them into that bucket, as many as you can. But acknowledge the fact that not everyone fits into that bucket. And so those that don't fall into the bucket are falling outside of the bucket. This is where you build a bucket under the bucket, okay? You want to catch all of the leads that are not falling into your bucket. Okay, this is where you're going to hire a sales agent to work this bucket, or you can go as simple as referring these leads to an outside agent on a commission split. Now let's go back to that lead that we had talked about a minute ago that had that $300,000 budget, and you don't sell homes at that price point. Now you can take that $300,000 buyer, pass them along to a real estate agent that you have partnered with. They can work with this buyer to help them find the home that fits their needs. Your job is simply to make the connection and put them in front of that agent. Then let them go and do 100% of the work associated with it. You will have already negotiated a commission split in advance. This is a very standard practice in the real estate business. We already talked about how agents don't always know where to find the business. Good at sales, but not so good at marketing. They need the business. So if you can provide a hot lead, ready to go, budget is determined, ready to buy a home, this sales agent can take it from there and go sell a $300,000 home to this lead. Once the home is sold, there's a $9,000 commission that will be paid, assuming a 3% commission. If they split that commission with you 50-50, they walk home with a $4,500 commission, and you also walk home with a $4,500 commission, having done zero work, just capitalizing on the lead that didn't fit into your bucket. Do that 10 times. You might be able to do that 50 or 100 times. It depends on how big your funnel is and how many leads you're generating. But you can see that this is going to become a very, very profitable addition to your real estate business that lives within your home building business. You've already paid for the ads. You're directing them to your funnel. Now go maximize the income off of your ad spend. Now I want to show you the possibility for immediate profitable revenue from a real estate business within your home building business. If your company may be doing $30 million a year on a 3% commission, you're talking about a $900,000 income per year from your real estate business. $900,000 of straight profit from business that already exists. We're not talking about going out and trying to generate new business. You are closing these homes already. Now you're taking advantage of all of the power of an in-house sales team, plus adding almost $1 million of profitable revenue. Do you see the potential here? Then you've got your bucket under your bucket. Okay, these are the leads that have fallen through. They haven't fit into your home building bucket. So you've built the second bucket, either by hiring another agent for your team or by partnering with a current real estate agent to handle all of these leads. The income can be huge off of this second bucket with the right people in place. For now, I will throw a number out there and say that you could generate another $200,000 of income off of these shared commissions. Now look at all these numbers together. If you're doing $30 million a year in business and make the 25% gross margin, okay, that's $7.5 million. After the cost of overhead for running a business, you run a net profit of $3 million or 10%. Okay, now you add the income from this real estate business that lives within your home building business. You've just added $900,000 of real estate income and you've added another $200,000 of this second bucket income. So your profitability has grown now from 10% to almost 14% with no additional work. Okay, that's taking your net profit from $3 million up to over $4 million from this idea of building a real estate business within your home building business. Now, a very important note here. You continue to price your homes with a full 6% commission. Okay, that's how I was selling homes before. It was 3% to my agent, 3% to a buyer's agent. It's a normal expense when selling a home. It can be 5%, it can be 6%, but somewhere in that ballpark of commissions is what's normally paid by a seller when they sell a home. And so I want you to treat sales commissions as the actual business expense that it is at 6%. You might have the tendency, if you're working to sign contracts, that you look at it and say, okay, I'm only really going to be paying a 3% commission to the outside agent because I've got my own in-house sales team. The whole business model blows up if you do that. You treat this as the expense that it is, and you charge 3% to an outside agent, you charge 3% to your business within the business, the normal 6% in real estate commission, and now you reap all the benefits of this business. You guys, this works. I promise you that it does. I've done it for years now and made millions of dollars doing it. Go make it happen for your business. If you don't do anything else that we teach in all of our videos, this one principle can be worth it all. Don't be afraid to make it happen. We are here to answer questions and help you along the way. As people, we're quite often procrastinators. We settle into habits and do what we know how to do. Don't be that person. This is an opportunity that is too easy to pass on, and it will make you big money in your business. Now, a few action items for your consideration. Number one, join the Sales Funnel Masterclass waitlist. I mentioned this in a previous video. If you haven't joined this waitlist and this real estate business idea is intriguing to you, go join. In the masterclass, we're going to do deep dives into how to do this and answer all of your questions about sales funnels and about the real estate business. I promise you, there's huge income that you can take advantage of almost immediately. And number two, take 15 minutes to experiment with the real estate business calculator that we have attached. You can add numbers that are aligned with your own business and see what type of income is possible for you. Number three, sign up for real estate school. Why wait around? Just go do it. It's only a couple $1,000s. Reach out to the local real estate community in your market and find out how you can sign up for real estate school in the coming months. I promise you can thank me later.